Hello, notYOLOcaT here, and I guess this is another video. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on the DC class of New Zealand. This is a type of train, by the way. This train can also be useful as just a general train in your world, or if you just really want that specific train. Either way, this is a really good train, and I've got a version of it that makes sound and other effects. But you can just build the normal train as a normal train if you want. I'm going to do that first before showing you how to build the inside of it. Okay, I'm going to go there now, and let's get on with it. And here they are. This is the fully done train over here. You can hear it's got quite a lot of noise. I should probably turn it off before it kills someone's computer. Oh. There you go. That's the train. Looks pretty nice. It's a DC class train. This is it all open up with the sound and effects. So you just see there, if you want to build it, you're going to have to go through that. And it also has some sound up going on around here. Just for the driver to listen to, not really anybody else. Okay, let's get on with this tutorial. Okay, I've done this several times already, so it should be pretty easy for me to do. You go along here like this, and along here like this. You might just want to do it like this, or without these. Either way, eventually you might have to place it like this. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. This is your wheels, and kind of like your chassis going on here. Then you've got to go on here, create a 3x3 thing. It's like an ear, says fuel tank here, and then we have another set of wheels over here, which I've placed in the wrong place, sorry. And it's just that piece done. Now you want to get your iron bars out. This is a pretty useful thing to create the bogies. Bogies are the part that protect the wheels, also pretty much hold the wheels. And I don't know why they're called bogies, don't ask me, ask someone else. Okay, and then we've got to put yellow on top of this, like all the way, even overlapping on all the sides, just like this. Sorry, made a mistake there again. It's just tiny mistakes, it can't help, especially when you're trying to go quick. Because this is pretty slow. Then we just need to place this all in. Should be easy enough. There we go. And that's the base of your train. Now, the way your train points is going to be the place where you put the cab. So, put that 2 away from the front. Have 3 going here and here. Kind of create a U shape on both. And then put a glass block in the middle. There we go. 1, 2. Then we put some going over here, just like that. You can place one there if you like. Probably be removing it when we add sound though. There we do. A few here, a few here, a few here. And then here, we're going to put a lever. You don't have to put a lever. You could put anything that really powers. I'm just going to put a redstone torch. You don't have to put one redstone torch there either, but it's only if you're doing the sound. It helps a little bit. Now you're going to want to go in, get in with your black carpet, and cover up all the sides. Just like this. One after the other. There we go. Should look something like this now. gonna have to place in some glass panes at the front. Glass panes give it some depth instead of the sides, which are supposed to be quite flat. Don't want them like looking like they're supposed to be in. And then we just build a little yellow roof as well. You can break the two front ones. For the very front one, you want to put a redstone lamp there and an iron trapdoor on the front. And behind that, you want to put your redstone torch. It looks wrong place, there we go. And then place your carpet. Oh, I've done it wrong again. Don't worry, it has to be a lever this time. Sorry, it's just something I didn't have in my inventory and I couldn't be bothered to put it in. There we go. Probably want to add one more to the back though, so it doesn't look silly in any way, or just wrong. And then we need to go in with our grey wool, create it all the way to the top there, but leave two there, and like this. Might want to place it in the middle as well, but we won't be doing it for a while. Then we need a place like this, and then place all the way back down to here, except for the last two blocks at the end. Okay, they should be pretty simple to do. Just like this. You need to go on with your red wool, place it in the gap you just put above all of the grey wool, but not in the yellow part. Should be pretty easy as well. Now, place all... I've made a mistake here, haven't I? Yeah, sorry, don't worry. I've made a mistake. It's not much of a mistake, though. It's just something I can fix with a few blocks then, so can you if you're actually following me. Just widen the curve down here by one. Then add the red wool. All the red wool was placed at the top. Now you can place the grey wool on. Here's the yellow wool coming at the back. This is why we left the gap here. And then two up. You can break these two. You can add your redstone lamp. Turn it on. And then have an iron trap door coming on. There we go. That's simple. Then place this there. Oh, sorry. Making all the tiny mistakes, but not very many. Just like this. And now you need to get some wooden trapdoors. Here we are. Got one in my inventory now. Place them places which might suit, kind of like this. So you leave a gap at the front. Same with here. You should put one here as well, except that you don't put anything other than just that one in the corner, so that this has two sticking out the sides and the front have two up here. Do the same with the back here. Just like this. You can put iron trapdoors if you want, but you're going to have to power them in some way. Here we go. And now we do the simplest thing of all, but isn't the last thing of all, if I can find them. Yep. Add the ladders. These are just stepping rungs, etc., just to get you up the train easily. I want to put one here as well, and here as well. You might want to put some here, but that's up to you. I'm going to leave some there. Now, what we're going to do is get some iron trapdoors. Go here just so we can get a look underneath. Place them all down here. Then 1, 2, 3. So you kind of make a fork on 2 outer forks, you can put yellow carpet, and if I can find my grey carpet, you put, black carpet, not grey carpet. You can place that there, just like that. I'm going to do the exact same for the front here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 trapdoors. Completely wasted for no real reason. Here we go. That's pretty much the outside of your train done. Now you've got to add some kind of door. I'm just going to add a birch door because for me it just looks a little bit nicer than maybe some other things. You could add an iron door, etc, etc. Just remember, if you're using iron, you have to power it at some way. And that's a bit of a deal, especially when you're getting redstone and stuff in here. But normally, you might not need to. Okay, then we go back in with the wooden trapdoors again. Place one here, just like this. Then you shift, click, both behind them, and then click them like that, so you've made yourself chairs. Pretty much, this is your entire build done. If only you really wanted to, it's just a random train there. Something you might want to add here, though, is maybe a trapdoor, maybe some red carpet going on around it, just to level it out a bit, kind of like that. Yep. So if you're in, I guess, a creative world that you're making a map for, and completely you're allowed to put this in your world, have it like that, you could just have it rolling there. But if you are, just put me in the credits. Not anything too fancy, please. I'm not too fussed though. Here we go, and that's just how it looks. You've got it all done right there. Now, that's the part that's just all of the looks and etc. Now, if you want to do all of the sound and etc., just stay a little bit longer, and that will be in a moment. Stuck around, now I can actually build a part that actually makes sound. Let's start. Simply start by placing any block you want, except for transparent blocks, I think. Yeah. Except for transparent blocks. Just place it. Place one here. 1, 2, 3. Like that. 1, 2. And then a torch on the side here. Just like that. You can break that and that. And then we go down one. So we need to actually place another block here, because they kind of broke up the whole side just to get in here. And then I can place a block there. Oops. There we go. And then break the block underneath it. Have that there. Have redstone repeater on full sticking out right there. One going here. Oops. There you go. And then a block of your choice down here. And then down like that. You can break your block of choice at any point, but I'm going to leave it there, because I can't be bothered. Deal with it. And now we go down here. Break more things. I don't know why this is down here. Just below this part here, I want to go in here, place a torch. This torch should be off, naturally. Set a redstone repeater coming off that, just like that. Going into this block here. So I kind of broke 3 by 3, didn't I? I went a bit ham when I broke it, don't worry. Then we have redstone coming out here, and I actually forgot that. and a repeater. Set all the way back, just like this. It should look something like this right now, I think. And then that goes into another block. Place a torch on that block. And for some reason it's not working. Ah, say that to no ticks. I fixed it, don't I? That one is 1 tick, I think. That one's 4 ticks. 4 ticks, I think. Okay, now something to do. Let's place a dispenser just on the top of this redstone torch, pointing up. This can be full of anything really, but ideally it would be full of something that would look like smoke. I'm just going to fill it with cobblestone just to show you that it's dispensing things, and when it is. So that'd be smoke or etc. if you figured out how to do that. Bone meal works. I don't know what else fireworks you might want to use. This is really up to you. You can also place a brewing stand there to create smoke, just without the sound, which is also good and a lot less laggy. Let's just turn this off by breaking the torch there. It's getting a bit framey. Then we go in. Oops, I keep making mistakes. Get a red wall block. Place all of these back in. And place all of these back in. Let's fix up the side real quick. Grey wool as well. Then with the yellow wool at the back. And it should all be pretty hidden. Now if you go in and place more grey wool just here, it should just be completely hidden. All you should see is this. Now if you want like a startup engine, oops, I've got too many levers, just have a lever here. It's a startup, or have a torch here to have it continuously running. Now you might want to have a place to store all that, so I'm just going to get a chest, place it here, put a torch in it, put several torches in it somewhere. This is my torch chest. Place it there. I'm going to break that. It's that easy. Then, that's all of the engine part done. It's the part that makes all of the track noise. But there is a different part at the front. Looks like this. It's literally a minecart furnace making some noise by itself. It might just be maybe like your engine gently running or etc. I don't know, your choice. So you want to dig into the short hood here, and you'll have this kind of thing going on here. Place a block here. Get a powdered rail because it helps. It might not, I don't know. I just find that it helps. Minecart with a furnace. Break the block there, so you can actually insert coal when you're in the cap, instead of having to break it every single time, which is not very interesting, if you ask me. There we go. Place that back there. Get your grey carpet out if I can find my grey carpet. And fix everything up. There we go. Just gonna pick these up. And that should be your train almost done. I say almost. This is the bit where you can edit if you're in the game at the right point. Now, here's an end rod. You're probably only gonna get them from dungeons. I think there's a way to craft them, but it also involves going to dungeons, etc. And you just want to get a placeholder block. I'm just going to use stone and then do this. It just looks like a horn. You can also have it here. As well. Your choice, really. That's just the last piece. Yep, completely done. Just gonna have to do a little bit of a fly around. See, we've got the little ladders at the back just to get up, down the sides as well. Remember, panes, not blocks, because it looks a bit funny. And I actually broke something there. Oh well. I'm just gonna go down and get some black carpet. This is really hard to control. There we go. There we go. See, we've got all of the red carpet around the thing right there, just to give it some depth. Some carpet on the sides and up the top, and the light on this end as well. So that's it. Your train that works. Just gonna get some coal if I can find some. Starts up some noise, and we're off. Start up engine. And we're on an adventure. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope it was helpful and etc. It was reasonably fun to make. This is actually my second time recording. First time the folders got corrupted. Don't know why. But thanks for watching, wasting your time and etc. This has been notYOLOcaT. Goodbye. Like and subscribe if you have to. Please do. Like, please do. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.